Have you ever stopped to consider whether the vegetables you rely on to maintain your health might be affecting your well-being as you grow older? Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a crucial topic that's especially important for older adults and their caregivers: the impact of nutrition, particularly vegetables, on aging. Now, we all know that vegetables are often hailed as the cornerstone of a healthy diet, packed with essential vitamins and nutrients. But did you know that some vegetables, while seemingly healthy, might not always be as beneficial as they seem, especially as we age? As we enter our golden years, certain vegetables can have unexpected effects on our health. These vegetables could potentially contribute to problems like blood sugar spikes and kidney stones, and even exacerbate arthritis. Why should you stick around and watch this video all the way through? Well, we're about to reveal 7 common vegetables that you might want to think twice about eating regularly, especially as you get older. We'll explain the reasons behind their potential impact on your health, specifically for older adults, and share healthier alternatives that allow you to get all the nutrients you need without compromising your well-being. By the end of this video, you'll be better equipped to make more informed dietary decisions to support your health and help you maintain your vitality as you age. So, whether you're someone who's committed to keeping a balanced and safe diet for yourself, or if you're caring for a loved one who is, this video is packed with valuable insights you won't want to miss. Stay with us to learn how to optimize your vegetable intake for better health outcomes. Don't forget to subscribe and tap that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest health tips and wellness advice. Let's jump right in. And if you're not subscribed yet, I highly recommend that you do so and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Your support means so much to me, and if you enjoyed today's video, you can help me continue sharing this valuable information by liking and sharing it with your friends and family. If you like the topic of today's video, please leave a 1 in the comments below. If not, drop a 0 and let me know how I can improve to make better videos for you. Alright, let's get started. 1. Potatoes. Let's begin with a vegetable that is undeniably close to the hearts of many Americans: the humble potato. Whether it's in the form of creamy mashed potatoes, crispy French fries, or golden brown hash browns, this versatile tuber has woven its way into the very fabric of our meals. It's no surprise that potatoes are a kitchen staple in countless households, adored for their comforting texture and ability to complement so many dishes. Packed with essential nutrients like vitamin C and potassium, potatoes offer heart-healthy benefits and support immune function, qualities that make them an appealing choice for anyone looking to nourish their body. But, as with so many things in life, the relationship between potatoes and aging is more complicated than it initially seems. As we gracefully age, our bodies undergo subtle but significant changes. One of the most important aspects of maintaining health as we grow older is managing our blood sugar levels. Unfortunately, potatoes, despite their many positive attributes, may not be as kind to our bodies as we might hope. The truth is, they can have a much more powerful impact on our blood sugar than we often realize, and that's something we must consider carefully as we enter our senior years. Potatoes, with their high glycemic index, can send your blood sugar levels soaring, often more quickly than other foods. It's easy to dismiss this fact when we're enjoying a comforting bowl of mashed potatoes or sinking our teeth into a crispy fry, but it's crucial to understand how these rapid spikes can affect our health over time. When potatoes are eaten alone, without a balancing element like protein or healthy fats, the blood sugar surge can be especially pronounced. For those of us in our later years, managing blood sugar levels becomes an even more delicate balance, and this is where the potato can cause concern. The spikes in blood sugar not only leave us feeling sluggish but also trigger a release of insulin, a hormone that helps regulate glucose. Over time, these insulin surges can contribute to the accumulation of fat, particularly around the waistline, a troublesome area that becomes harder to manage with age. And for those who are already dealing with diabetes, prediabetes, or a tendency to put on weight, these sharp blood sugar spikes could create even more hurdles to overcome. With the rise in abdominal fat, we not only risk our physical appearance, But we also open the door to a host of metabolic issues, cardiovascular concerns, and other chronic conditions that are all too common in older adults. But the story doesn't end there. Oh no, there's more we need to consider when it comes to potatoes and aging. The way potatoes are prepared can also play a significant role in how they impact our health. When we cook potatoes at high temperatures, such as by frying or baking them until they're a deep, golden brown, a potentially harmful substance called acrylamide is formed. While scientists are still researching the full scope of its effects on health, early studies have raised red flags, suggesting that acrylamide could increase the risk of certain long-term health issues, including cancer. And for older adults, whose bodies may already be more vulnerable to toxins, reducing exposure to substances like acrylamide is an essential step in protecting our health. So, what can we do to mitigate these risks without completely cutting potatoes from our diets? Fortunately, there are small changes we can make to prepare potatoes in a way that keeps them both delicious and more health-conscious. Instead of frying or roasting them until they're deep-fried and crispy, try aiming for a lighter, golden brown hue. This approach helps minimize the formation of acrylamide. Boiling or steaming potatoes is also a fantastic option. These gentler cooking methods not only preserve the nutritional benefits of the potato but also prevent the creation of harmful substances. Ultimately, potatoes don't have to be off the menu, but it's essential to approach them with a little more mindfulness as we grow older. By being more conscious of how we prepare them and balancing their glycemic impact with other healthy foods, we can continue to enjoy this beloved vegetable while reducing potential health risks. It's about finding that middle ground, where we can savor the comfort of potatoes without compromising our well-being. So next time you reach for that potato, think of it as a friend to be enjoyed in moderation, a warm, hearty companion that nourishes you, but one that needs to be handled with care to ensure it remains a positive part of your dietary choices as you age gracefully. 2. Peas. Let's take a moment to talk about peas, those little vibrant green gems that so often find their way into our soups, salads, and side dishes. At first glance, they seem harmless enough, don't they? They're tiny, bright, and full of promise. But as we get older, we realize that even the most seemingly innocent foods can have a hidden side. Peas, while certainly nutritious in many ways, can pose some unexpected challenges, especially when it comes to our blood sugar and overall health. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Like their close relative, the humble potato, peas are loaded with carbohydrates. This means that for seniors, especially those dealing with diabetes or prediabetes, eating peas can trigger an unnervingly rapid spike in blood sugar levels. Our bodies, as we age, don't handle these swift changes in glucose as well as they once did, and a sharp rise in blood sugar can lead to a cascade of unwanted complications. It's especially important for those who need to carefully monitor their blood glucose levels to be cautious with foods like peas, which can send their sugar levels soaring in a way that feels almost out of their control. But it's not just the carbs that make peas a bit of a wild card for older adults. Peas also contain purines, naturally occurring compounds that, once broken down in the body, are turned into uric acid. Now, for the majority of us, this isn't something to worry about. But for those of us with a family history of gout or who have already experienced the pain of a gout flare-up, the purines in peas can be a serious issue. Gout is one of the most excruciating conditions I've ever heard people describe, with attacks causing intense joint pain, particularly in the big toe, making even simple movements feel like an insurmountable struggle. The idea of exacerbating that kind of agony with something as seemingly innocent as a pea can feel like a cruel twist of fate. For anyone who has dealt with the unbearable pain of a gout attack, the idea of avoiding peas, or at least being mindful of their intake, is not just a dietary choice, it's a way of protecting their quality of life. That said, I'm not here to demonize peas entirely. Far from it. They are still packed with nutrients, fiber, protein, and a range of vitamins that our bodies need, particularly as we age and our nutrient absorption may decline. But, as with so many things in life, moderation is key. It's all about balance. Peas can be a part of a healthy diet, as long as we're aware of their effects on our blood sugar and joint health. It's about incorporating them in a way that supports our well-being without letting them take the driver's seat. So, while peas may appear to be a harmless, even healthy choice, they should be enjoyed mindfully. As we age and our bodies become more sensitive to changes in metabolism and inflammation, we must pay extra attention to what we consume. Eating peas in moderation, paired with a variety of other vegetables and nutrients, is a wonderful way to get the benefits without the risks. Let's savor them, but also be kind to our bodies by remembering their potential impact on our health. After all, it's not about cutting out the foods we love, but about ensuring we eat in a way that nurtures our bodies as we gracefully navigate the years. 3. Spinach. Spinach, that vibrant, leafy green, is often hailed as a miracle food, especially in American kitchens. It's a staple in countless dishes, from vibrant salads to nutrient-packed smoothies and comforting cooked side dishes. We've all heard the stories of Popeye, the cartoon sailor who would gulp down spinach to gain instant strength. And while that might be a bit of an exaggeration, there's no denying that spinach has an impressive nutritional profile. Rich in iron, vitamins, and minerals, spinach undoubtedly provides a wealth of health benefits, making it a regular go-to for many. It's easy to see why it's considered a superfood by so many. After all, who doesn't want to nourish their body with a vegetable that promotes good health? However, as much as I appreciate the nutritional value of spinach, it's important to take a moment to reflect on some of the hidden challenges it can present, particularly for seniors. While we often celebrate its health benefits, we must also acknowledge the potential risks that come with overindulgence, especially as we grow older. One key concern is its high oxalate content. Oxalates are naturally occurring compounds found in a variety of foods, and while they may not be an issue for everyone, they can become problematic for seniors. As we age, the risk of kidney stones increases, and consuming too many foods rich in oxalates, like spinach, could contribute to the formation of these painful stones. It's hard to imagine anything more uncomfortable or distressing than dealing with kidney stones, and for those with a history of kidney issues, or a family history of kidney stones, being mindful of oxalate-rich foods like spinach is crucial. But there's another layer to the spinach story that's equally concerning. Oxalates don't just threaten kidney health, they also interfere with the body's ability to absorb calcium effectively. Calcium is vital to our overall well-being, but as we age, our bones naturally lose density, making them more fragile and susceptible to fractures. Without adequate calcium, seniors face an increased risk of osteoporosis and bone-related issues that can make everyday life painful and limiting. Imagine the frustration of knowing that something as simple and nutritious as spinach could be working against your bones, preventing you from absorbing the calcium you need to stay strong. It's a harsh reality that many don't consider when they throw a handful of spinach into a salad or smoothie. Furthermore, there's yet another reason to approach spinach with caution, especially for seniors on medications like warfarin, which is commonly used to prevent blood clots. Spinach is loaded with vitamin K, a nutrient that plays a pivotal role in blood clotting. While vitamin K is essential for our bodies, excessive amounts can interfere with the effectiveness of blood thinners, leading to complications. For someone on anticoagulant medications, even small changes in vitamin K intake could disrupt the balance needed to keep their blood clotting at a safe level. This, too, is something that shouldn't be overlooked. Those on warfarin or similar medications need to be mindful of how much spinach they consume and, if necessary, consult with their healthcare provider to make sure they're not unknowingly interfering with their treatment. In conclusion, while spinach is undoubtedly a powerhouse of nutrients that should be celebrated, it's essential to approach it with awareness, especially as we age. As much as I love the idea of incorporating spinach into my meals for its many benefits, I'm also keenly aware of the need for balance. We must consider how oxalates, calcium absorption, and vitamin K can impact our health, particularly when it comes to kidney stones, bone density, and blood-thinning medications. So, before reaching for that next spinach salad, it might be worth taking a step back and reflecting on how this green giant fits into the bigger picture of our health. ensuring that we are nourishing our bodies in ways that support our unique needs as we age. 4. Kale. Let's take a deeper look at kale, the vibrant, leafy green that has rapidly ascended to the ranks of superfoods, earning accolades from health experts and food enthusiasts alike. With its striking green color and promise of health benefits, it's no wonder kale has become a beloved addition to many diets around the world. Packed with essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, kale is frequently praised for its impressive nutrient profile. You'll find it loaded with vitamin K, vitamin C, calcium, and fiber, key elements that are often hard to come by in many everyday meals. Because of these nutrients, kale has been celebrated as a powerhouse food that can contribute to better heart health, improved digestion, and even a stronger immune system. For many, kale seems to be an unquestionable ally in the pursuit of better health. However, despite its popularity, it's important to acknowledge that not every food, no matter how nutritionally dense, is universally suitable. Kale, in particular, might not be the best option for everyone, especially older adults who may have more specific dietary needs and health concerns. I know firsthand that aging comes with its own set of challenges, and as we grow older, it becomes increasingly vital to understand how different foods affect our bodies. Like spinach, kale contains oxalates, natural compounds that can bind with calcium in the body. This can lead to the formation of painful kidney stones, a condition that many seniors are especially vulnerable to. If you've ever had the experience of dealing with kidney stones, you know just how excruciating they can be. So, when it comes to kale, while it may be an excellent source of calcium, it's a bit of a double-edged sword. In addition to possibly contributing to kidney stones, these oxalates also hinder the absorption of calcium in the body. As we age, the natural loss of bone density becomes a serious concern. We need all the calcium we can get to maintain strong bones and prevent fractures, and if kale is interfering with this delicate process, it could pose more harm than good in the long term. But the story doesn't end there. There's another hidden concern about kale that deserves attention: goitrogens. These naturally occurring substances can interfere with the thyroid's ability to process iodine. Iodine is essential for producing thyroid hormones that regulate our metabolism. As we get older, thyroid health becomes even more crucial, and any disruption to this delicate balance can lead to further health complications. For seniors who are already dealing with thyroid issues, such as hypothyroidism, consuming raw kale could exacerbate their symptoms. The idea of not being able to regulate metabolism properly is a scary one, especially as it can affect energy levels, weight, and overall vitality. I can't help but feel that it's so important to be aware of what we put into our bodies, especially as we grow older. Thankfully, not all hope is lost. There's a silver lining to this leafy green. Cooking it can help neutralize both oxalates and goitrogens. By lightly steaming or sautéing kale, you can significantly reduce the levels of these compounds, making it much safer for older adults to consume. Cooking kale makes it easier for your body to digest and absorb nutrients without the same risks associated with its raw form. This means that if you're someone who enjoys kale's taste and health benefits, you can still savor it in a way that supports your overall well-being. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me. In the end, it's all about balance and understanding how different foods impact your body, especially as you age. Kale, with all its nutrient-rich glory, can be part of a healthy diet, but it's essential to approach it thoughtfully. By taking the time to prepare it properly, we can continue to benefit from its many positive qualities without putting ourselves at unnecessary risk. It's about making the right choices to support a long, healthy life, and that's something I believe we all deserve as we grow older. 5. Asparagus. Asparagus, those tender, vibrant green stalks that seem to capture the essence of spring. There's something so delightful about its delicate flavor and versatility that makes it a favorite in kitchens all around the world. Whether it's grilled to perfection, roasted to bring out its natural sweetness, or simply tossed into a fresh salad, asparagus is a beloved ingredient. Beyond its culinary appeal, Asparagus is a powerhouse of nutrients. It's packed with essential vitamins and minerals that contribute to overall health, such as folate, vitamin K, and fiber. Incorporating asparagus into your meals not only enhances the taste but also provides a wealth of nutritional benefits that support heart health, improve digestion, and boost your immune system. However, as with anything, there are nuances to consider, especially for older adults. While asparagus boasts a long list of health benefits, it's important to approach it with a mindful perspective, particularly if you have certain health conditions. One key thing to keep in mind is that asparagus contains purines, naturally occurring compounds that, when broken down in the body, are converted into uric acid. For many of us, our kidneys efficiently eliminate excess uric acid, but for some, this process doesn't always work as smoothly as it should. When uric acid builds up, it can result in gout, a condition that causes severe, often excruciating pain and swelling in the joints, particularly in the big toe. The thought of such intense discomfort is enough to make anyone cautious about what they consume, and if you have a history of gout or are prone to it, it's wise to enjoy asparagus in moderation. While it's easy to overlook this aspect of its nutritional profile, understanding the balance is vital to avoid triggering painful flare-ups. In addition to its purine content, asparagus has another important characteristic: its diuretic effect. This means that it helps the body get rid of excess water and sodium, encouraging urination. For many, this is a benefit, as it can help with bloating or assist in managing blood pressure. However, for older adults, especially those who are already at risk of dehydration, this effect requires a more cautious approach. Seniors are naturally more vulnerable to dehydration, whether it's due to the heat of summer or living in arid climates. Dehydration can have serious consequences, affecting everything from energy levels to cognitive function. So, if you're someone who tends to get dehydrated easily, or if you often experience that uncomfortable dry mouth feeling, it's important to stay mindful of how much asparagus you're consuming. Don't let the joy of eating this delicious vegetable overshadow the necessity of staying well hydrated. Pairing asparagus with plenty of water and other hydrating foods can help strike the right balance. Asparagus can be a valuable and nutritious part of your diet, even as you age. It's all about moderation and being aware of how it affects your body. When approached with care and attention to your personal health needs, asparagus can continue to be a wonderful addition to your meals. Its delicate flavor and vibrant color will not only enhance the dishes you prepare but also serve as a reminder that health and enjoyment can go hand in hand. So, enjoy this beautiful vegetable, but with the knowledge that a little mindfulness can go a long way toward making sure it contributes positively to your well-being. 6. Sprouts. Let's take a deep dive into the topic of sprouts, those tiny, nutrient-packed wonders that have become a popular addition to many of our meals in recent years. Whether it's alfalfa sprouts, soybean sprouts, or broccoli sprouts, these little greens are frequently praised for their impressive health benefits. Rich in vitamins, antioxidants, and enzymes, they have earned their place as a superfood in the diets of health-conscious individuals. Sprouts are often used as a topping for fresh salads, added to sandwiches, or tossed into bowls as the finishing touch. It's easy to see why they are adored by so many, given how they seem to promise health and vitality with each crunchy bite. But, as with many foods, there's more to the story when it comes to their safety, particularly for older adults. While sprouts may seem like a wholesome, clean food choice, they present hidden risks that shouldn't be overlooked, especially as we age. The core issue isn't in the sprouts themselves, but rather in the way they are grown. Sprouts require specific growing conditions, namely warmth and high humidity, to thrive. These conditions, unfortunately, create an ideal environment for the growth of harmful bacteria such as E. coli and Salmonella. These bacteria thrive in the moist environment of sprouting seeds, and the warm, damp conditions encourage their rapid multiplication. The problem arises when these harmful bacteria infiltrate the sprouts before they even make it to your plate. Because sprouts are typically eaten raw or lightly cooked, this leaves them vulnerable to contamination. It's this very fact that makes sprouts a potential hazard, especially for seniors. For older adults, whose immune systems may no longer function as effectively as they did in their youth. The consumption of raw or undercooked sprouts can pose a significant risk. As we age, our immune systems naturally weaken, leaving us more susceptible to infections and illnesses that our bodies would have previously been able to fend off. Bacteria like E. coli and Salmonella can lead to serious foodborne illnesses, resulting in symptoms such as severe gastrointestinal distress, vomiting, diarrhea, dehydration, and fatigue. For seniors, these symptoms can be more than just uncomfortable. They can be downright dangerous. Dehydration, for instance, can quickly become life-threatening for older adults. The effects of these illnesses can also be compounded by other existing health conditions, making it harder for the body to recover. That's why older individuals must be mindful of the risks associated with eating raw sprouts. So, what's a health-conscious senior to do if they enjoy sprouts and want to continue incorporating them into their diet? It's all about taking the right precautions to ensure they're safe to eat. One of the most important steps you can take is to cook the sprouts thoroughly. Cooking sprouts at a high temperature can significantly reduce the risk of foodborne illness by killing off any harmful bacteria that may have taken root. Whether you choose to add them to a stir-fry, sauté them with other vegetables, or throw them into a hot soup, they must be cooked until they are fully heated through. Cooking them may indeed change their texture, softening them and altering their flavor slightly, but these minor changes are a small price to pay for safety. The benefits of ensuring that the sprouts are free of harmful bacteria far outweigh any aesthetic concerns about texture and taste. For seniors with weakened immune systems, chronic health conditions, or any concerns about their health, it's especially important to avoid consuming raw sprouts. If you're ever in doubt about their safety or if cooking sprouts thoroughly feels like an added inconvenience, it might be wise to simply avoid eating raw sprouts altogether. Fortunately, there are a plethora of other nutrient-dense, safe food options that can be added to meals for similar health benefits. Fresh leafy greens, such as spinach, kale, and arugula, are packed with vitamins and antioxidants and can be enjoyed without the same risk. There are also plenty of other safe alternatives, such as cucumbers, bell peppers, tomatoes, and carrots, that can bring color and nutrition to your meals, without the worry of foodborne illness. It's important to remember that our bodies change as we age, and so too should the way we approach food. Just because something is labeled as a superfood or a health trend doesn't necessarily mean it's safe for everyone, particularly when it comes to older adults. Eating for longevity isn't just about choosing the latest trendy foods. It's about making thoughtful, informed decisions that support our overall well-being. While sprouts may be a nutritious addition for some, it's always better to err on the side of caution, especially when there are so many other delicious and safe alternatives to enjoy. Your health is your most valuable asset, and making mindful choices today will help ensure that you have a long, vibrant, and healthy future. Instead of risking foodborne illness, prioritize safe and nourishing options that contribute to your vitality and overall health. With the right knowledge and precautions, you can continue to enjoy the foods you love, while keeping your body strong and free from harm. After all, true health is not about restriction but about making choices that support your life's greatest wealth, your health and happiness. 7. Corn on the cob. Corn on the cob is, without a doubt, one of the quintessential joys of summer, a simple yet delicious pleasure that brings people together in such a nostalgic way. Whether it's sizzling on the grill at a lively barbecue, soaking in a pot of hot water, or served up fresh with a melting pat of butter, there's something about the taste and texture of corn that feels so comforting, so familiar. It's the kind of food that you don't just eat. You savor it, relishing every juicy bite, sharing it with loved ones, and making memories in the process. There's no denying that corn on the cob holds a special place in the hearts of so many people, especially during those long, sunny days when the world seems to slow down, and we have time to enjoy life's simple pleasures. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. But, as with many of the things we love, age has a way of introducing new challenges to what was once an effortless indulgence. While corn remains just as delicious and satisfying as ever, there are a few realities we need to consider, particularly when it comes to digestion and blood sugar control, which become more delicate as we grow older. Let's start with digestion, a process that, for many of us, doesn't quite work the same way it once did. Corn, with its tough, fibrous outer layer of cellulose, can be tricky for our bodies to break down. That outer shell, although packed with health benefits like fiber, is not the easiest thing for our digestive systems to process. For younger people, this might not be a big deal, but as we age, our digestive systems tend to slow down. It's not just that digestion becomes more sluggish, it's that certain foods, like corn, can cause more trouble than they once did. The cellulose in corn can ferment in our intestines, causing an uncomfortable buildup of gases. This can result in bloating, excessive gas, and an overall feeling of discomfort that no one wants to deal with. For older adults, particularly those who already have sensitive stomachs or experience slower digestion, the enjoyment of corn on the cob can sometimes be marred by these unpleasant side effects. Then there's the issue of blood sugar. As we age, our bodies require more careful attention, especially when it comes to managing glucose levels. Corn, being rich in carbohydrates, can lead to rapid spikes in blood sugar. For seniors, especially those living with diabetes or those at risk for it, those sugar spikes can be more than just a fleeting concern. Over time, they can contribute to weight gain, increased difficulty managing insulin levels, and a range of other health problems that no one wants to face. It's a gentle reminder that, while the pleasures of our favorite foods remain unchanged, we must approach them with greater awareness and care. That said, don't feel that you need to banish corn from your life altogether. It doesn't have to be an all-or-nothing situation. Instead, the key lies in moderation and mindful eating. Don't deprive yourself of the joy that corn on the cob brings. Enjoy it in a way that works with your body. You can still relish the sweetness and crunch of corn as part of a balanced meal. Pay attention to how your body responds after you eat it. If you notice discomfort, whether in the form of digestive issues or blood sugar fluctuations, don't hesitate to adjust your portion size or how you pair it with other foods. For example, pairing corn with lean protein or healthy fats can help mitigate its impact on your blood sugar and help your digestive system cope with its fibrous nature. With a little mindfulness, you can continue to savor this summer classic without compromising your health. At the end of the day, life is about finding that balance, cherishing the things we love while also caring for our bodies and listening to what they need. Corn on the cob may require a little more attention as we age, but with moderation, it can still be a delightful part of our meals, and a simple reminder that even in our later years, we deserve to enjoy the small, flavorful moments that make life so sweet. As we wrap up, I hope this video has helped you understand the complexities of enjoying our favorite foods, like corn on the cob, as we get older. We've touched on the importance of digestion, managing blood sugar, and how to keep enjoying the things we love, mindfully and in moderation. So, what have you learned today? What's one thing you're going to bring into practice in your own life? I'd love to hear from you. Please share in the comments below the most valuable takeaway from this video. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with friends and family, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.